theater tour, absolutely crushing in these theaters, stronger than ever. This is a brand new minute. Sing it if you know the words.
Hanskim, everybody!
Thank you. In support of Israel, I've been going to restaurants and not tipping. It also doubles as support for Black Lives Matter. Horrible to hear what's happening over there in Israel. Palestinians are being murdered, they're being bombed. It's a real Holocaust over there. A lot of Israelis were killed at a music festival, which is horrible, but why are you having a music festival right next to Gaza? Who are these people like, man, the vibes next to this open-air prison are bumping, man. Call me a pussy, but I refuse to party a paraglide away from a bunch of hungry, thirsty Arabs. All right, thank you.
Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen, using his Asian race to be able to offend many other races. You're very racist.
Thank you, Tom.
You can get away with it. You got the Jews, the blacks, and the Arabs all in 55 seconds there. How do you feel, Hans?
I feel great. I have offended some of the most dangerous people in the world.
Yeah.
I just have to rely on my skills from the LA riots that I learned.
You did offend some of the most dangerous people in the world. Also the Arabs and the Jews. You also offended during that 60 seconds. I love it, Hans. What else is going on?
I had an amazing time in Ohio, in Youngstown, the
Yes.
birthplace of Kill Tony in some ways.
Absolutely.
I met your brother. He tried to put his balls in my drink.
Really? I didn't
yeah.
even know about this.
Yeah, it was a hilarious moment. Everyone got to laugh at me.
Okay.
Kinda
Did he
bullied me.
pull his balls out? This was Donnie.
Yeah,
Jeff was in
Donnie.
California.
He was pretending to do it.
He was
and
pretending to
yeah,
do
I
it.
was freaking out a little
He
bit.
didn't pull his actual balls out.
No,
He
no,
wouldn't do
yeah.
that.
He's a gentleman.
He is. And you got to meet my elusive father. We went to his
Yes.
house, and he cooked us a gigantic Italian meal.
Oh, it was so good.
Anything stand out to you from that?
It was like an episode of The Sopranos.
He did have books on Italian cooking and only organized crime. Those were the two things I was surprised to see. What else, Hans?
Liz Blatt, she's a good friend of mine, and we just were up to no good, just fucking ribbing each other, and she's
was.
calling me Asian, I'm calling her fat. And
Yep. You, Liz Splatt, and Cam Patterson were young rabble-rousers of the comedy scene, and we had a lot of fun together. 3 sold-out theaters, packed to the gills. Cincinnati, Philadelphia, and Youngstown. What stood out to you? Anything else?
Cincinnati was great. I took a shower in Cincinnati, and my hair has never been the same since.
What happened? It is voluminous.
I don't know, man.
Looks great.
Thank you, Little Hobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Hobo, what'd you think of Hans's set?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
What were you thinking about?
The apocalypse.
Hey. Lil Hobo.
Well, it is the end of the world. I mean, we all kind of know that inside our hearts, right, Tony?
I do agree.
Yeah, it's true.
I love it. Hans not even getting Lil Hobo's attention all the way. Lil Hobo, what are your thoughts on the Jews and the Arabs and the blacks?
On the Jews and the Arabs and the blacks, well, I mean, I think we're all just the same thing, essentially. You know, I don't see color or race or religion. I just see souls. I see souls that will all be consumed by my father, Lucifer, at the end of days.
Yeah, I understand.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Lil Hobo really flexing. Really flexing. D Madness also, if you guys missed it, said he also doesn't see color, everybody. Or race, or anything at all for that matter. Hans, I love it. You're a fucking stud. You came out again, topical material, covered it, being extra racist because you can be, but you got the show started. You do it every week. It's fucking unbelievable. Great, great, great shows on the theater tour this week. Fucking amazing. You're so consistent. If anybody hasn't before and you see Hans Kim on the road near you, trust me, go watch him headline.
Yes.
He's a fucking rock solid
Thank
comedian.
you.
I know these guys watch you do a minute every week, and they've watched you do it for years, and it is so hard to do that. If anybody doesn't think it's hard, I challenge you to fucking try it once a week and run it by a friend and watch yourself bomb in front of one person. And but we love you, Hans. You're
Thank
a
you,
freak.
Tony.
There you
I'm
go.
in Tacoma, Spokane.
Thank you.
Tacoma, Spokane, hanskim.com.
Thank you. Regular show.
hanskim.com, everybody, for tickets. That was Hans Kim. That was Hans Kim. I pull another name out of the bucket. We get that comedian, and the comedian that I pulled first.